Skateboarders, welcome to TSM Live Show, Season 2, Episode 6. I'm your host, Tommie Zam. This episode, we're at Laguna Beer Company in OC, California. We have interview with SAMMY Baptista. We have feature skater of this month is Codi Pennefather. Music by Grimm and interview with Elliot Murphy. You guys ready to get this show started? Yeah. Bones Bearings sent over this edit of their TM Vern Laird. Let's check it out.
But I can be by a bold diddly bum. Here I come, so be the piper. I'm hyper than Pinocchio's nose, cause I'm a supercalifragilistic tic-tac-pro. I gave a daisy, now you got the crazy. Crazy with the books, googly goo, where's the gravy? So 1, 2, buckle my, do yabba do, hibbity hoo, crack a boost, a trick or treat. From my feet, yep, I dibbity drop the hit. Get on your walk, and walk out of snakes. Shit, tracks and double dresses, swiggity smack some wins, kids. The boogity-woogity Brooklyn boys about to get a hit stick. My waist bones connected to my hip. My hip bones connected to my thigh bones connected to my knee bones connected to my party, the Jiminy Jabber, Georgia jabbing at your funny bone, skip the Ovaltine, I'd rather have my honeycomb, or preferably the sesame, let's spiggity smoke the bird, so dun 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 dun. They wanna pick, they wanna pick, they wanna pick, some love to say, never get with some love to say. Yeah, who, howdy ho, yep, I'm coming around the stretch, so here, fight old boy, bitch, I got the rope, I got my slippery choker, look at me get raw, and I'm the hickory-dickory down in the morning, boogaloo, big joy, with the yippity-zippity, winnie the pool, bad white blue, hey yo, Tracy, you got the best, what if I swing that toast, and make a poop, I give a hoot and stop a troop without a stain, like Roscoe, baby, toe chain, I spiggity spark a flip, and give a twist like Tommie Zam. I take some Fruit Loops with 2 scoops, and make it a double-decker, oh, Mr. Baby, come to Mama Duke, a babaloo, ooh, a babaloo, boogity-boo, I went from Gucci to Susie to figgity flamma goopy to shout to yibbity yabba dabba Gucci Gucci tally ho hop. I take my stove top instead of a gator. So maybe I shoot him now. No, maybe I shoot him later. Yeah, I used to have a dog and bingo. What's his name? Mo. So B-I-N-G-O-O. You do the hokey pokey, you turn yourself around, hun. So dun 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 dun. They wanna pick some love to say. They wanna pick some love to say. They wanna pick some love to say. Never yet with some love to say. They wanna pick.
Real finally woke up and turned Jack Olson pro. Congratulations, Jack, you're pro as fuck. Speedy Lab Wheels sent over their newest commercial. Let's peep it real quick. Doomsayers has turned Codi Chapman pro. Congratulations, homie. Unemployment Skateboards just dropped their newest video trial period. Let's check out this teaser.
Papa loves mambo, Mama loves mambo. Look at him sway with it, getting so gay with it, shout no lay with it, wow. Papa loves mambo, Mama loves mambo,
Mama loves mambo.
Papa does great with it, swings like a gate with it, he loses weight with it, now he goes to, she goes fro. He goes fast, she goes slow. He goes left, she goes right.
Papa's looking for Mama, but Mama is nowhere in sight.
Papa loves mambo. Mama loves mambo. Having their fling again, younger than spring again, feeling that zing again. Papa loves mambo.
Papa loves mambo.
Mama loves mambo.
Mama loves mambo.
Don't play the rumba and don't play the samba, 'cause Papa loves mambo tonight.
You can watch the full length on Skateboard Theater on e360tv.com. Girls Skateboard has turned Simon Benright and the Man-Child pro. Congratulations, homies. Red Bull has dropped Alter 2 with Jamie Foy. Let's peep it.
This is Jamie Foy. Jamie is a skateboarder. A real good one, too. And this is Haley. She's got a few minutes between classes and has found these steps the perfect spot to kill some time. Oh, what do we have here? Looks like these steps have caught Jamie's attention, too. If only they were empty. Lady, you gotta move. Thank you. It's your lucky day, Foy. To Jamie, this particular handrail is a piece of fine art, but art he can touch. Count them, Foy. There's 10 of them suckers. You see, Jamie may walk up a set of stairs from time to time, but he rarely walks down them. This handrail is not for safety, and certainly isn't for holding. Hey, but Jamie, I gotta say, I've seen you skate, and this looks too easy. Why not make it a double set? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's happening? Jamie, you've lost your mind. It's your video. We'll go with it. To Jamie, this is a playground. A perfect spot for a frontside feeble. There it is. Take it easy, Foy. I'm tripping. To Jamie, this handrail is a fine location for a backside lip slide. Oh yeah. Where am I? Get up, Foy. Amazing. That one smooth Florida cab. Kickflip, 50-50. Wait a minute, I'm tripping. And repeat. Are you real? Hey, here you go, buddy. Who's that? Whoa, it's me. Uh-oh, this is trouble. Are you kidding me? No, use the bike rack, dude. Well, looks like the fun's over. Would you look at that? Jamie Foy, walking downstairs. Well, this sucks. You see a set of stairs. Jamie sees a world of possibility.
OG Jam Series is being held at Van Skate Park in Huntington Beach on August 10th. For more info, you can go to ogseries.com. We took off to the Vans Pool Party Qualifiers 2019. Dude, it was so sick. Thank you, Duncan. Let's check out this recap edit.
In and out just seems to be the norm now. I'm feeling trapped again, I can't get out. I'm getting calls from my fucking brother. I have no time today, so don't you bother. Why can't I take you home? You live a lie. You'd rather live alone.
You can see Mycah Williams' full edit on TrueSkateboardMag.com. And last one! On July 19th through 21st, Damn Am is back in Chicago at Asylum Skate Park. For more info and to register, go to skateparktampa.com. Coming up next is an interview with Elliot Murphy. What's up, Elliot? Welcome on, dude.
Thanks for having me.
How was the drive down, dude?
It was Pretty mellow, a little bit of traffic, but not too bad. So.
Where do you live at?
I live in Van Nuys.
Okay, and that's like what, an hour and a half away, or?
Today it was like an hour and 20 or so, yeah.
Hit all that LA traffic south, huh?
Yeah, LA traffic's not the best, but.
So you ready to get this interview going?
Yeah, let's get it
All
started.
right, well, tell us a little bit about you. Like, what got you into skateboarding and everything?
Skateboarding, I started skateboarding. My mom bought me my first skateboard from the Goodwill, and
Do you remember what kind of board?
Yeah, it was a Ninja Turtle board. I was
What? No way.
super hyped on Ninja Turtles, like Donatello riding through the sewer and one of the movies or whatever. And
Did it have a pizza on the hand and everything?
probably. I don't know about the sewer and the pizza going together well, but that's funny. But yeah, I just ended up getting like a hand-me-down board from the Goodwill. It had like a Ninja Turtle graphic on it. And I probably was like 6 at the time or so, and I ended up trying to just jump on it and shot out like right off the bat and just didn't even step on a board for maybe like another 4 or 5 years or so. And
What'd you do in between there? Did you do like
I
basketball
was like 6, so I moved around a lot too, and my parents got divorced, and so it was just like a lot of like, I didn't like stick with one thing for too long, but I did do like baseball, basketball, soccer, but just for like a short period of time each one. And then I ended up getting another board when I moved to a neighborhood in Portland, Oregon. And one of my neighbors like rollerbladed and skateboarded.
Oh,
and he was
horrible, dude.
Yeah, and he was like, oh dude, like do you skate, do you rollerblade, whatever? And I'm like, I kind of could skateboard if I had a board, you know, and he brought his board out, and like he was trying to teach me how to ollie and stuff, and from there I kind of just picked it up more and kept skating. So.
And you said you knew Portland. Is that where you grew up at in Portland, or?
Well, I guess technically it was in Beaverton at the time, but I've lived in Portland.
Okay.
I've kind of moved around a lot in Oregon, but mostly in that area. So.
Yeah, cool. And so that's where you started skateboarding?
Most of my skateboarding, like the beginning of skateboarding was all Oregon. Lots of rain, going to the Department of Skate. Like we would just put like our board in a bag, like a trash bag, and didn't have a car at the time. I was too young to like drive.
You did the bikes and everything? In the
we would
backpack?
take like a bus to this train called the Max, and then from the Max you could walk from there to like the indoor skate park that was around.
Yeah.
And so we would just, we would have like holes in our shoes, and our feet would just be soaked, like pouring down rain. You wrap your board up in the trash bag and like just run through the rain straight to the department and try and get in there. But yeah, it's definitely.
And what was like the skate scene in Oregon? I mean,
it's really. I don't know what it is like now. I haven't been back in some few years or so, but growing up, it was really close, like tight niche, like. Everybody was homies. If you show up at a park and you don't know somebody, you're probably gonna say what's up to them. Everybody kind of knew everybody's type feel, and it was really kind of almost like a big family. Like everybody's looking out for each other. Like, oh, I got spots. Like, check out this new thing, you know. So, if you were like really skated, everybody in Oregon kind of knew who you were. And, like, you know, like, all right, you're about it. Let's get it.
Did you skate Burnside or try that out?
I've been to Burnside a bunch of times, but I'm not like good enough at tranny to feel comfortable just hitting Burnside all the time. I've heard like some pretty crazy stories and stuff, and I've been around some situations there that are just kind of like, whoa, like this isn't really the place for me, you know? Like maybe there's some homeless person in the bowl, and like there's certain things going on in the bowl, and then you're like, all right,
you like dodge them and stuff like that.
Like prostitutes and stuff, and like drugs and needles on the ground, and you're like, this place is sort of gnarly for a kid.
You don't want to fall down and fucking get stabbed with like some kind of needle. And you don't know what that's in that.
I've heard of people like falling and getting like crazy infections from skating there.
Gnarly, dude. And then so you grew up in Oregon, and then what made you come out to California?
The sunshine, the spots, the skate parks, everything, you know, this is where skateboarding's at, it's California.
So you and the homies just jumped on a road trip and said, we're going to Cali, or what?
That's basically exactly what happened.
Really?
Well, I've kind of been back and forth between different places in California, but the most previous move was about 6 years ago, and my friend Tom Bender was going on a trip to San Francisco, and I was like, dang, like I kind of want to just get on that trip, and then from San Francisco, they were going to drive back home. I just saw it as like fun trip to halfway to where I want to be.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm just gonna like hop on. I think I took a Greyhound or something after that, and like made it to LA and stayed with my homie Adam. And I was planning on going to Long Beach to try and get a job. And I had a couple homies that said, yeah, you can like stay here, try and figure out your life a little bit. And so that was the plan. And I ended up staying in LA, and I just still live in LA, so I love it. So yeah, I stayed in Santa Monica and West LA and that kind of area for the probably the first 4.5 years, and then yes, after that I was in Mid Wilshire area, and now I'm up in Van Nuys. So
and so you have sponsors now and everything, or
yeah, obviously Roller Horror is my board company sponsor. York is the homie.
Oh, York's definitely a homie.
Met him through Gracias LA, which is another company, a clothing company. My friend Ben Fordham, and so we went on a little trip with York, and that's how I got to know him better. And he started that brand, Roller Horror, and since then I've been riding for Roller Horror and stuff. And yeah, I have other sponsors too that help me out, Paw Grid and K-Bomb Wax. I run my own business with a business partner. His name's Jeff Hallstad. We've been growing up skating together, and that company's called Lacorda Threads. It's shoelace belts.
Oh, what?
So yeah, rocking shoelace.
Dude, that's sick, dude.
This one's the Mike P-Wire OG Sangria. But yeah, I live with.
You gotta have your own now soon, dude.
Yeah, right. I gotta get a pro model. It's funny because like I thought about that. I was like, why would I make like a belt that has my name on it? Because I could make any belt, like, because I've done like the belts for other people, and they pick what they want, and then I make it. And it's like, okay, I could make whatever belt. It doesn't have to make like have my name on it to be the one that I want. So it's like, I don't know if there's a pro model coming out for that, but maybe.
Hey, you never know, dude. It might wake up tomorrow and be like, hey, here's a pro belt for you, you know?
Yeah.
So anything like, so you moved out here from Oregon, you know, met up with York, got sponsored by Roller Horror, you know, like, do you have any like videos coming out? Like, y'all working on a video?
Yeah, the Roller Horror video is coming out real soon.
How you feel about your part?
I always feel like I could do better, and I always feel like I want more. So I think that I've never been satisfied with the video part that's come out. Yeah. But I am stoked on the stuff that I do have in the video, and I think the video itself is going to be pretty epic. Like, in my opinion, it's totally not your standard skate video. York has his visions, and you know, we're editing it together and stuff. So it's mostly like, I'm just the dude behind the controls for some of the stuff, but he's like concepts, songs, like all the creative. It's York. So.
So you hyped about this?
Yeah, I'm super hyped. Yeah.
So all your homies are hitting you up like, yo, when's the video dropping? When's the video dropping?
Yeah. I get a lot of people ask me like, hey, is it set in stone yet? Like, when's the date? When's it coming out? What's up with the video?
So
like,
when is the date?
You gotta ask York. I'm not throwing out any dates.
So what else you got? Anything else coming up in the future, or what? You working on any projects or anything working on, or?
Just finished up the video with you guys. Yeah. I'm always trying to stack clips. I have some more footage that I'm getting with my homie Michael Bell. We've been getting some clips. I don't know.
Michael Bell's sick.
Yeah, he's dope. I don't know exactly what we're doing with the footage yet, but just constantly trying to get more clips, and eventually they'll be used for something. You know, it's always good to have footage. And
Well,
so,
cool. Yeah. Well, I got something hot off the press, dude. Look at that. Tell me about this, dude. Pro deck, dude.
Still feels hot.
Still so hot, dude. Fucking pro for Roller Horror, dude. Congratulations, dude.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, you ready to check out your pro part?
Yeah, let's go it out.
Let's check out the pro part. was a sick pro part, man.
Thank
Hell yeah,
you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on the show. Coming up next is Codi Pennefather. What's up, Codi?
What's up, Tommy?
How you doing, dude?
Good, good, man.
I see you woken up from last night. You
I
went
know.
to what? I heard you went to Eric B and Rakim. How was
Yeah,
it, dude?
dude, I was finishing yours and Carl's drinks last night, too.
Yeah,
You guys
that-
were just handing me left and right. Here, drink this.
Oh, we had to bring you in. We had to break you in that one, dude.
I know. And then Carl let me sleep in his car before the show, too.
So
That's
you're,
tight.
I know you look good, man. You look woken up there. So you ready to get in this interview?
Let's do it.
All right, let's talk a little about you. Like, what got you into skateboarding?
What got me into skateboarding? My two friends, Luke McCabe and Max Malone, and they grew up like surfer kids in Encinitas, and they would go to the YMCA skate park like all the time. I started like around like when I was like in 4th grade, so
Yeah.
like 11 or 12. But like, dude, like I started off and like I looked like such a kook. Like I was wearing like cargo shorts, big 187 pads, like going to the YMCA, like helmet, like wearing like a hat backwards underneath my helmet, and then just like pushing Mongo.
No, hold on. Push your Mongo.
I was started off pushing
How many
Mongo.
people hated on that, dude?
Dude, everybody. Like, they hated the cargo shorts, they hated the knee pads. I did burials too. I know, dude. Come a long way.
Do you remember your first board?
Yeah, it was just a blank board from Play It Again Sports.
Okay.
And I got it when I was in like 1st grade, but just like didn't skate it. And I just put like a whole bunch of like weird stickers, like you would get like from clubs like after school in elementary school. So there was like a science club sticker on it, like a chess club sticker.
So were you in those clubs or what?
I was, but like, dude, like, I stopped doing chess club because I couldn't get past like level 1 or whatever. You had to like complete this like one like chess book and like fill out all the
Are
moves.
you serious?
Yeah, I just never did it because I was like, I
You're
just want to
like-
play the game. Like,
You're like, fuck this, dude. I'm out of here,
yeah,
dude.
dude, they're pretty nerdy. Like.
And that's when you started skateboarding, like after you found out chess club, and you're like, dude, I'm gonna start skateboarding.
Dude, no, this was way after
Oh,
like
okay,
chess
okay.
club. Like, this was like. Chess club was like 1st grade.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay.
when I started putting the chess clubs like on my skateboard because I just didn't know what to do.
That's sick, dude. And then like, so you work. You say you skate YMCA. You also work there too, right?
Yeah, I work at the like.
So tell us a
YMCA.
little about that.
Dude, all right, so basically started skating at the YMCA, like skate park with like Luke McCabe, Max Malone. Went there like every day. Like, man, I probably had like those like unlimited pass for like a year, probably like 5 years in a row. Like still went there like all the way through like high school and stuff. Like every day until like they started telling me like, dude, when are you gonna like work here? Like, you're old enough now. I was like, dude, like there was a couple years where it's like, dude, I don't want to work here. I just want to skate. Like, I'm over that. And now I'm working there, and now I'm giving kids like snack, like apple juice and Cheez-Its, like after school program.
So how does it make you feel, like teaching kids skateboarding? Like, does it inspire you? Like when they come up, it's like, oh, coach, hey, or they call you coach, or they say Cody, hey.
I have them call me like sensei sometimes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. Like I just have fun with it. Like I just push them down ramps. Like especially when they're like learning. Like I'm just skating like next to them. They're just like my meat puppets. I just like hold like one hand like up like higher, so them to like make them lean forward.
Yeah.
Because like you can't tell a kid like how to skate like verbally. They're gonna be like, yeah, sure, like whatever. Like I don't know. They don't take like audio messages.
Yeah.
Like so you can talk to their face like for like 5 minutes straight and like give them detailed explanations, and then they'll still just be like, they still have to just try it for themselves.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't really bother explaining too much. It's like bend your knees, lean forward. I got you. I'm holding your hands.
What do you think of skate dads?
Skate dads, like
Do you ever
Dude, honestly-
do you ever encounter with them at the park?
yeah, like some of them are pretty cool. Like Jimmy Cow, who works at the YMCA. He's like a rad dad. Like he skates, but he doesn't like push his like son to like skate or anything. His son's only 3 though.
Yeah.
But like honestly, I got really into skating because my dad like wasn't like teaching me how to skate. Like my dad was Aussie, taught me how to dirt bike, windsurf, surf, snowboard. Like
Yeah.
he was like there for like all of that. And like the one sport that like I really picked up was just like skating. He was
Yeah.
even like my soccer coach. So
Oh, really?
I don't play soccer anymore, so
He taught you everything, huh?
yeah, he taught me everything.
Oh, yeah. And then you have sponsors too?
Did he have sponsors?
You.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Like, oh, in those sports?
Yeah.
No.
How about for skateboarding?
Oh, skateboarding? Yeah. ESP skateboards. That's who like I ride for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Lambert hooks you up, huh?
And Lambert, dude,
That's the
Lambert's
man,
so
dude. I love
Lambert's the
Lambert,
man,
dude.
dude. He has like Dude, he has the gnarliest feet ever. His feet are so jacked up.
Really? How bad?
Dude, he has calcium buildups that are like this big, like on his feet, like on the inside of his toes. Like,
Damn.
honestly, can I send you a picture so like you guys can see it?
Yeah.
dude.
Send us a picture. We'll put it edited in for you. Hell yeah. And then like, I always ask this question, you know, because Olympics is coming up next year, you know, and it's a big hot topic right now. What's your opinion on Olympics? Do you think it's going to change it? You think it's going to help it? I mean, do you think it's going to separate skateboarding a little bit to like more like corporation?
Yeah, there's definitely going to be like that side, like more corporation. It's going to be a little bit more mainstream and stuff, but like honestly, I still see it as like just skating. Like, I don't feel like you can like have a coach, I guess, skating, but like, I mean, I teach like little kids how to skate, but like, I don't know, at a certain point, like, no one's gonna really make you like jump down like a stair set. Like, you won't be able to really commit unless you really want to do it yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still think it's like cool. It's just gonna be more money for like people in the industry to have and to play with, to like give it out to like more skaters, more competitions, bigger wins.
Hell yeah, dude. And then if Olympics came knocking on your door and said, hey, you want to skate?
Oh, yeah. That's not happening anytime soon.
No.
Though.
And then what do you prefer more, like street or more park or bowls or what? What do you prefer?
Dude, I'm a park baby. Like since
baby?
like
Okay.
day one. Like grew up at the YMCA. Like skated park like every day. Like when I first like really started skating street, like I did not feel comfortable because like you know like when you're out just like skating the street, like people look at you just kind of like like this like scummy like skater. Like what's he doing? Like he's just gonna be like messing up like my front porch, like being loud and it's like I didn't feel like now I don't really care. It's just like I just skate past them or just skate around them.
And you gave us a video. Tell us a little about this video we're about to watch.
Dude, all right. So I filmed it with Isaac Edelman. He's the filmer for Moki.
Okay.
And
Sick ass video.
Dude.
He puts out, dude.
Dude, Braden Hoban and Alex Wilms, you gotta look out for those guys.
Okay.
Like those are the Moki crews, and like those are two like superstars.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. And then know what? In Brazil right now, I saw they're on their Instagram.
Dude, no, they're like the Moki's out in Europe right now. They're in Barcelona. They're gonna go to Brussels, then Paris, and then think they're maybe gonna hit Berlin too.
Oh yeah.
Like, I went like we did the Europe trip like last year too, and like I went with them then. It was super fun. I kept on getting hurt, but like I still like managed to get like clips, so it was fun.
Oh yeah. So you ready to check out your video?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's check out his video.
Where are those happy days? They seem so hard to find. I tried to reach for you, but you had closed your mind. Whatever happened?
right, thanks for coming on, Cody.
Thanks
Hell
for
yeah,
having
you
me.
ready to check out Grimm Song?
Check out what?
Grimm Song, the band that's coming up.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Hell yeah, dude. Check them out, dude.
We're called Grimm's Son.
Let's bring on Sammy Baptista. Yeah. How you doing, dude?
What up, what up?
How you doing,
Good to
man?
see you, brother, good to see you.
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna explain, like, I got these weird gloves on and everyone's wanting to know about the accident and everything, and I'm gonna explain in the future. Just right now, I just have like PTSD and I don't really wanna get too into detail. I'm doing like therapy and stuff, but I'm feeling a lot better. It's been about 6-7 months and I've been wearing these garments about that long. And so it's gonna be another like 6 months that I have to wear these. And so I'm feeling much better, doing much better. All of your prayers and all of your thoughts were really considered and I really appreciate it. My family really appreciates it. Thank you. And so I'll get to it in the future. Thanks.
Hell yeah, Jake.
Yeah.
Definitely, hell yeah. So how you been? I mean, we already said that already.
Yeah. I've been good. Like I just had a baby. She's
Congratulations.
6 months years old. Just had the baby right when the accident happened. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But she's amazing and definitely just changed my whole outlook on everything and just cruising, you know, and just dealing with healing and stuff and just mental, mind, body, and trying to get more back on like the creative stuff just to keep myself like occupied with good stuff instead of like negative thoughts and stuff.
And what's your baby's name?
My baby's name is Sammy Baptista.
Dude, that's gangster, dude.
It's Italian for 7. And so I'm the 7th son and my daughter's the 7th grandkid. So just random numerology.
So 7th, that's good. You should play the lottery on that one, dude.
I know, right? Exactly.
So let's get into this interview. So like, we'll start with the very beginning. You know, when you started skateboarding. Tell us about this.
It was like Gleaming the Cube era, you know what I mean? And so I feel like it was just like a magical time. And I remember I don't remember when I first I always had skateboards around. Like I had like a little mini kneeboard, but then like my brother brought me to a backyard barbecue with a ramp one time. I remember just being like, all right, this is the coolest shit ever. Like, you know, there's girls chilling, People are barbecuing it up.
Like, how old were you? Like 6, 7?
I was like, yeah, like 7, 8 years old.
So you're like this, like I'm with Big Brother. There's hot chicks right here. Everybody's skating. I love this.
Yeah, this is like I could do this. This is fun, man. And then just Pal Peralta's in Santa Barbara, and so the Pal Skate Zone was one of the best skate parks in the whole world.
Yeah, I remember
and
that park.
I grew up with that, and so it was kind of just inevitable. And I've seen like everyone from Danny Way to Guy Mariano to every single skater you could almost think of. I remember seeing Willie Santos come and just rip a nose blunt first try.
What?
And then when you're like a kid seeing all that, it's just like, yo, it's really doable. And then Frankie Hill was obviously a pro from Santa Barbara, Mike Santa Rosa, and Dylan Gardner was a good friend as well as kind of a mentor. So it was kind of in tradition. And then just the rest was just kind of just fell into place, you know.
And then you basically grew up in Santa Barbara. Is that where you grew up at, or?
Yeah, I grew up in Santa Barbara, and then.
What was the skate scene like there?
Oh man, it was just epic. Like having a skate zone, it was just like I said, like there was the normal people who would skate all the time. They would rip it, and then like it seemed like every day there was just a random pro that would be there, and you're just like, whoa, like there's Ron Whaley or there's whoever, you know, just hyping you up and making you see that it's reality. Like these people are pros, you know.
Yeah.
And then they just had a really good skate. Like all the street spots were really good. La Colina's, like they had that black bump that like Frankie Hill used to skate.
Yeah.
And then like the Palm Stage and UCSB was like a skate park and stuff. It had.
Was that the one with the ledges and everything that was around the courtyard? Is
Yeah,
that
that was La Colina.
La Colina?
That's
Okay.
the same one, and then Goleta Valley has that same U bench.
Oh, okay. That spot was sick.
Yeah, UCSB was that spots where like Frankie Hill would always skate those two, and there was like the berry blocks where it was like little mini bumps to ledges, and like Mike Santa Rosa had some stuff on there, and it was like our little mini skate plaza, you know.
Yeah. So you shredded that spot, and what was your best trick in the Powell skate zone? What was your best like go-to trick when you skated the skate zone there?
I mean, as kids, it's like backside flips over the hip and half cab heels over the hip and backside heel flips. I think those are just standard issue kid tricks.
Yeah.
And then like as we got older, I think like nollie inward heels were super hot back then, and so I think a lot of my friends we were starting to get nollie inward heels over the hip, and so that was probably like the hardest thing we could do. But
And what was like skateboard being a skater in high school when you were younger? Was it like because I know when I was like in high school or school being a skater, that you always got picked on, and you know rednecks got onto you and stuff like that. Was that like that in Santa Barbara when you were skating, or was it a little more different?
It was different because Santa Barbara's like really beach, like surfer vibe, you know. But it definitely wasn't like that cool. Like I moved to Colorado at a time, stuttering. I moved to Colorado at a time, and so like out there it was like that, where it was like different and stuff. And then I moved back to Santa Barbara, and it was like skating was cool, you know. It wasn't like you'd get the hot girls though. Like there's a group of girls that were down for skaters, and like the really hot girls weren't always into it. But then like it was kind of, for me it was different because I remember showing up and like having all new gear and like new board and everything, and then
So you were like the fresh kid. So
yeah,
like,
but they thought I was like rich at certain points, and I was like, I'm not rich, I just get gear, you know what I mean? So it was cool though. It's definitely not like it is now though.
Yeah. Did you have sponsors when you were young, that age, or do we?
Yeah, I got sponsored by Powell at like a really early age.
Okay.
And like thankfully,
No, you're good.
all over the place. Thankfully, Mike Taylor, not the Mikey Taylor, but an old school Mike Taylor.
Yeah,
He hooked me up, and Todd Hastings took me up, and were giving me product before Shorties.
Yeah.
So I was in like a Scenic Drive and Suburban Diners, like
Sick,
little
dude.
baby. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. And so you said Shorty, so like how did that happen, dude? Like was that like a dream thing? Like
Yeah, it was a dream.
Did
man.
the Muska knock on your door and say, yo, I'm putting you on? Like
No,
how
it
did
was-
that happen, dude?
It's like an interesting story because it was like I was explaining to somebody else about Fulfill the Dream and stuff, and like how it all came about, and like Shorties I think is just in a nutshell explained, like you had like a bunch of, it'd be like if you were the NBA and like a bunch of dope players all randomly were like not on teams at a random time, you know? So I was just quit Powell for like nothing. It's so stupid. I just quit just to not be on Powell because I didn't want to be on Powell.
Yeah.
And then I was just really skating as hard as I possibly could, and like I just had a vision. I was like, all right, I think I could be doing this, you know, like I think my level is good enough.
Yeah.
And then the owner, I was friends with like Billy Backer, Eric Hatch, George Nagai.
Yeah.
And then Shorties was gonna start doing a skateboard company, and Billy Backer hit me up and was like, hey, like we got you or something. We want you a part of this. And so It was before they even had Mycah, and it just made me stoked. Like I feel like in life, like when you work really hard and somebody validates it, then you work even harder, you know? So like I knew I was gonna be on shorties before those boards ever even came out. And so when it did come out, we went on our first road trip. They picked me up in Colorado and then went back to California. Then Tony had told me like he wants to get Chad Mycah on the team.
You were like, were you like, what?
I was tripping, yeah. I was like, dude, Mycah was like, you know, he just welcome to hell. He had just not dropped that part, but all the hype was there. Yeah. And so I remember meeting him in Santa Barbara, and it was just a dream come true. Like, I'm on a team.
Were you fanning out a little bit?
I was, but it was like, I don't know. Looking back, it was a weird thing because I was always so hyped on everyone and everything, but I just had that feeling in my heart, like, this is right. You know what I mean? Like, and so it was just amazing to see him and know like each person I would meet that was super big like that. I was like, I'm touching my dream, you know? I'm like, I'm close to them, you know? Like, and Chad's one of those people you just want to like rub elbows with, and he's got so much charisma.
Hell yeah, dude. And like, and then you got Smolik on there, and then you got Tonewit, and all those guys.
And then Mycah, like Jesse and me were the only ones that were like Tony and the Santa Barbara people had chose. And Mycah had the authority just to not have us on if he wanted, you know, because once Chad got on, it was like...
He was like the captain of the ship.
Big time, you know, and Tony just had faith in him, you know, and so luckily like Jesse and me, we kind of made the cut, and Chad liked us and he liked our skating, and, which was a huge compliment because Chad, there's no handouts with Chad, and so you have to earn it. And then, he just picked everyone else, and it was like, Brandon was just amazing, Tone was the techest dude ever, and Snyder was just like, could bust tech and all this other stuff, and Smolik and Olsen, like the rest is history, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I lived in PB when all that happened and stuff like that, so I mean, I used to see Olsen, and so I remember Smolik back in the day with like bleach blonde hair before he even came on short. He'd like come party at my house all the time and stuff.
Yeah, it was dope times. It was like, I'm telling you, it was like a scene out of a movie where like it was just all meant to be. You know,
it was a true mid-90s movie.
Yeah, exactly. Like you had all these random eclectic people that like somehow on this team all complemented each other, and we all needed sponsors at the time, and it just worked out. And then Tony, the owner of Shorty's, just had the means and the resources to get us out there and make it happen, you know?
Yeah, that's sick, dude. That's definitely sick. And you guys dropped like a 2-part KLT, Fulfill the Dream, and stuff like that. I mean, you guys put so much, you know, a stamp on skateboarding and brought what skateboarding is now, a little part of like what brought skateboarding is now, you know?
Yeah, thank you, dude. I really appreciate that.
You know? And so you also doing something else too? Phil, like you did some art show recently? You're doing something?
Yeah, pretty much this accident just like, if my life were to be explained in a nutshell, it's like when Sugar Shane Mosley almost knocked out Floyd Mayweather, and I'm in the ring just like wobbled, you know what I mean? And so I had like lots of friends and family just reach out and help me out, and so my one friend was like, hey, I got this art gallery, like do an art show, and kind of like, it's kind of like therapy as well as like helping me. And so we just got it together, got some skaters, and just did it at Radiant Space Gallery right there in Hollywood. Yeah. So we had like Chris Markovich, Oscar Meza.
Oh, sick.
Thatcher Hilligus, he does all the art for like DGK and some Skate Mafia art. Mycah donated a piece, and then this girl Be Like Me too does really dope art. So it was cool, awesome turnout, and just got all the homies together, and it was cool.
Okay, and then you're doing this thing called Fulfill the Dream. What's this about, like that?
Yeah, I just we did some shirts. Like my homie wanted to do some shirts to like help offset my hospital bills and stuff, and so I was like, let's do a Fulfill the Dream shirt. I think people would like it, you know, and it's kind of like, you know, I almost died, so I am fulfilling a new dream, you know, being alive. And so people just were receptive and liked it. And then I was like, hey, I want to maybe do some hats. And so I did this hat right here.
Oh, sick, dude.
It's like a cool 6-panel hat. It fits super dope.
Oh, yeah.
And then we did like 5-panel hats as well. And so just trying to like get through these times, like I said, it was like, they said I wouldn't be able to do anything for like a year, but I'm already working this stuff now, and it's only been 6 months.
And where can people get that help, donate or whatever?
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, just on my Instagram, just SAMMY Baptista, and just go on my Insta and then DM me, and then I'll give you info on how to buy it and everything. We just go through PayPal.
You hear that, guys? Follow him, dude.
Yeah.
Help support. And then you just gave us some exclusive unseen footage. Tell us about this.
Yeah, like we've just been sitting on this footage for a long time, and my brother, my friend, Eric Hatch, he just filmed all this. Like we just filmed so much as a kid, and then so it's kind of just been locked in a vault. But then he's been pulling it out slowly but surely. And then with this accident and stuff, it's like just a good time to look back and like remember all the dope times and just like, you know, cherish life kind of. And I wanted to show everyone this footage, and it's just like, it's not subpar footage, but I had so much better footage I felt at the time. But now looking back, it's just cool to see like, some of the footage I look so small, and like in my eyes I was like always a grown man. I was like, I'm getting it, you know. And I look back and I was like, look at this little dude, you know. Like, what is he doing? I'm like skating tables, I'm like dinking it, like, you know.
Hell yeah! Well, you ready to check this out?
Let's peep it out.
All right, let's check out the exclusive footage,
Yeah.
man.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Sam.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
ledge, yes. On a broken board, no less. That's for Drake Jones, baby. I haven't forgot about that shit.
Thanks, Sammy, for coming on the show, dude.
Thanks, Tommie.
Hell yeah, man. And, you know, I wish you the best of luck in anything you do. And anything you need help from us, True Skateboard Mag, we got your back 100%.
Thank you so
dude.
much, and
Hell
thank
yeah.
you, Tommie, for having me on here, and thank you, True Skateboard Mag, for having me on.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it.
And so, what's I want to do is say a thank you to Laguna Beer Company for having us out here. Thank you for all our sponsors, Lakai, Low Hill, Keen Ram. Thank you for all our guests that are coming out here. You ready to check out Grimm, son?
Let's do it.
All right, let's check out Grimm, son, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Tommie.
You killed it,
Thanks,
dude. You
brother.
did
Thank
good,
you.
dude.
They're having so much fun across from my apartment. 2 units living like they're using never ending. I'm free from that water, you die at the party. How can I blame it if they can't be on without me? You do the dance, I do the show. I'm happy before. You like to see, very fun. And then you might wish you could want some more. You do the dance, I do the show. I'm happy talking it up in the floor. You like to see, very fun. And then you might wish you could want some more. I can't help feeling like I'm missing out on something. Well, I guess I want to, but the language is something. I must have mislaid from my understanding. Because there's nothing without me or for them. You did the dance, I did the show. I'm happy talking it up in the floor. You like to see, very fun. And then you might wish you could want some more. You did the dance, I did the show. I'm happy talking it up in the floor. You like to see, very fun. And then you might wish you could want some more. And then you might wish you could want some more. They're having children, everyone I was around me. I see them acting like the future will without me. I can't help feeling like the trees on the horizon. So if I don't want them, this is really going to drive me. You did the dance, I did the show. I'm happy talking it up in the floor. You like to see, very fun. And then you might wish you could want some more. You did the dance, I did the show. I'm happy talking it up in the floor. You like to see, very fun. And then you might wish you could want some more. Thank you. We're called Grimm's Son.